So round 5 here in Spain, one of my weaker tracks. As you can see, I qualified P7, a 1 minute 22.6 or 7. But here we go, 5 red lights, and I'm hoping something can happen in the first corner to capitalize on. I am on the alternate strategy also. I'm on the prime tire, whilst the whole field, I believe, is on option tires starting the race. But here we go. It's been an average start, obviously. I've got less grip on my prime tires. But as we head to turn 1, look at this, a pile up everywhere. Cars spinning out as I get the outside line. Very clean, and I've been very good at the first lap, so I'm up to P4 now. And Agassi has the inside line, so I will retain P4. But yeah, I've picked up some more places in lap 1, and it's looking very good here. He lags ahead. Oh no. And I've been pushing. I'm not expecting to catch the leaders because I'm on prime tyres, as well as it being my weaker track. And you can see here that Alessio gets very close to me, but they are battling close behind and they disperse out. But Ugoni is very quick here. As you can see, I've got so much understeer into the last chicane. I just cut it, but that will not stop Ugoni from getting past, as he was one of the guys that was involved in the first lap incidents and was in that little bubble of cars. But he has passed them, and now he's going to pass me. I put up less of a fight because I know his car's lagging. I don't want to be involved in another incident as he drives his way past me in the turn 1 and 2 chicane. But at this stage of the race, I'm not very hopeful. My fight is with the guys behind Plam and Alessio and Womax. So yeah, I'm very much looking behind rather than ahead of me. But here, 2 of the cars in that group of 3 cars, 2 of them pit on lap 8. And you can see the gap from me to Alessio is 1.1 seconds. So yeah, I thought at this point I'm definitely going to get undercut here. And yeah. But lap 10, Ugoni crashes out, and that's big because he would have been on the podium for sure. And wow, with his pace, that is a big crash. I don't know what happened there. But lap 10, I will take the lead because everyone started on the options and everyone has pit. So that's nice for the first time in maybe this league. I lead for a few laps. Very nice indeed. But lap 14, Jack was gaining on me for about 2 seconds a lap with his fresh prime tyre, so I have to pit. I don't want to get involved in an incident with Jack like last week when he was lagging. And lap 15 here, the guys behind were actually probably battling because I've come out. I expect to be on the car. I was going way long on my prime stint, and I've come out way ahead of them, extending my lead. And now I'm going purple on laps 17, and I've caught Agassi. I was catching him by about 2 or 3 seconds a lap. As such was my pace on the prime tire in the first to maintain the gap as much as possible. And now I'm passing him on the option tires when everyone else is on the prime tires, and I'm the fastest man on the field right now. As now we are heading to this fast chicane. I squeezed him a little, but this was a 1-line corner really. I know you said I was a bit aggressive, I should have left a bit more space. That was a 1-line corner really. I think you should have backed out because my car was ahead and I had a better exit than him. I was always going to be gaining. So I'm setting off to Ricardo. He's only about 3 seconds ahead of me, and I'm at this pace. I'm so confident I'm going to get P2, but here, back marker now, Diego, and looks like he's gone wide. Is he lifting off or something? And oh no, he just turns in like I'm not there. Like, come on. It's blue flags, mate. Like, we're not racing. I know you said I should be a bit more patient, but like, come on, that's not your fight. You've got to be, you know, lifting off. And I've just lost everything, and I was so devastated at this point, you know. Like, I had P2 in the bag, pretty sure, or I had a good fight at least for it. Definite podium, definite P3. I mean, and now I've rejoined in P8, and everyone's pit, and I've been pushing and pushing and pushing. So I'm P4 now, back to P4, but way behind Agasti. Womax is on fresher prime tires, and he's going to be pushing on, and yeah, he's going to get me fairly easily. Yeah, my prime tyres are completely worn. I had to pit on lap 19 because I spun and my tyres were absolutely spun. And you can't drive in this game once you have got spun tyres. So I had to pit. I had to pit for prime tyres. I would have pit for option tyres because I would have gone prime option really. But yeah, Prime's trying to go around the outside. That was a very bold move. Can he make one of these epic overtakes on me again? No, I get the inside line and I shut the door on him. But yeah, really disappointing how that just unfolded because I just had the pace in one of my weaker tracks. Like, yeah, it's not every day that I'm fighting for a podium. I'm not a fast racer, and that kind of stuff just happens, like it's just not necessary, and it's just so gut-wrenchingly disappointing. And Plam flies past on lap 31, and yeah, that's my race, finishing P6. Plam had a post-race penalty, but it got removed because it was a bit unfair, the game was, to him, so he gets P4. I'm finished P6. So by his standards, a bad race for Woolmax, and that means that the gap between the top 3 cars is 6 points, and I wish I could be up there. I've just dropped points, you know, second time in 3 races. I've just not maximised my potential. I should be up there, but there's a massive gap to me now. My title hopes are just fading away every single race. I mean, yeah. In the constructors, no changes in position, but the 4th to 7th position is very fascinating. Only 6 points separating the 4 teams of Mercedes, Sauber, Williams and Toro Rosso. So yeah, roller coaster ride of emotions. I thought I was not good enough on this track, but I had a potential podium, and it's not often that I'm 2 or 3 seconds faster than Agusti on a lap, so I can't believe it.